I'll give you exam number 10. If you get 90, I'll give you 100. Not only in exam 10, I'll give you 100. I'll give you 100 in exam 7, exam 8, and exam 9. So it's very important. In this tutorial, I'm going to go over a physics competition that you took yesterday. Watch it as many times as needed, because if you understand everything that I gave you yesterday in the physics competition, you probably going to get 100 very easily. So the first problem, version A, is this one. You have two vectors, right? And I'm going to help you understand few things that you need. First, I'm going to show you the angle between two vectors. The angle between two vectors would be this. I'm going to draw the vector A again. I'm going to draw the vector B again. All right. Okay. The angle between two vectors is 10. Good. Now I'm going to show you the angle between the head and tail. How do you going to do that? How are you going to do that? Probably I'm going to do it here. Angle between head and tail. So I'm going to copy that over here. I'm going to copy this one over here. All right. I'm going to copy this one again, and I'm going to copy the red one. Okay. So angle between head and tail, that's what we are trying to find, right? Angle between head and tail. So if this is 10, this is 10. So this is supposed to be 170. So angle between head and tail is 170. Angle between head and tail is 170. Make sure you understand those things. Now I'm going to show you the resultant angle. Okay. So what does resultant angle means? Let's draw two vectors. Okay. Two vectors 10 degrees away from each other. Let's draw this one again. Let's draw this one. Okay, I'm going to draw a resultant. This is my resultant. And the resultant angle is, if this is 10, right? If this is 10, right? So the parallelogram bisect. Okay, so then this must be 5. Right? And this I already gave you 80. Okay? So this is 80. So you can, I'm sure you can add them up, 5 plus 80, 85. So this is 85. This is the resultant. Okay? Very important, these things. You really need to know these things. Okay, now I want to find the resultant. I want to find this one. How can I find this one? Very easy. I'm going to find it using parallelogram, because this is a parallelogram. So let's use parallelogram. R square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB cosine C. When it comes to parallelogram, you use, as I said many times, you use what? You use angle between two vectors. This one. Okay, good. So then R square is equal to A square is what? 4 square plus 4 square plus 2 times 4 cosine 10. So then R is what? You take the calculator and you put, this is like a Pythagorean theorem but a little longer. And this is 8. You can use law of cosine. Okay, log cosine is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c, right? So you have c squared is equal to a squared is 4 squared plus 4 squared minus 2, a is 4 cosine c. What is c? C is, now you have to be careful, c is angle between head and tail. So 170. So c must be it. Okay. Now you can use the, what do you call, the trigonometry. How many vectors? A and B, AX, AY, BX, BY. AX is, of course, you have 4 cosine 4 cosine 80, which is 0.7. You have 4 sine 80, which is 3.9. 4 cosine 90, which is 0. 4 sine 90, which is 4. So your x is 0.7. Your y is 7.9. This is your y. Your resultant is 0.7 squared plus 7.9 squared, and that is 8. Your angle is, you have tangent inverse, you have y, which is 7.9 over x, which is 0.7, which is 85 degree, which we found earlier. But I can double check to make sure this is actually 85. 7.9 divided by 0.7, and that gives us 85. Okay, so this was problem number 1 from the competition. Now I'm going to do problem number 2. 8 Newton, factor B 8 Newton, and resultant is 8 Newton. What angle made it possible, right? You know that if you have a box, right, if you apply 8 Newton and 8 Newton, then what do you get? You get 16 Newton because angle is 0 degree, and this is resultant. If you apply them in 90 degree, 8 Newton, you get 11.3 because this is 90 degree. If you do it, I don't know, 180 degree, 8 Newton, then what do you get? 0 because this is 180 degree. See, this is not head and tail. See, this is not head and tail. This is definitely not head and tail. This is the angle between these two vectors is 90. The angle between these two vectors is 180. This is not definitely anything but 0. Okay, this is 0. All right, good. Now, where is 120 false? Because 8. Where does 8? Let me see, where is 8? 8 is between what? Is there anything between, is there any 8 between here? No. Is there any 8 between here? Yes. R squared is equal to a squared plus b squared plus 2ab cosine c. So R squared is, A is 80 squared, R squared is 80 squared as well, plus 80 squared plus 8 cosine c. We are suspecting the angle is between 90 to 180, right? Because that's going to give us 8. So we are suspecting the angle is going to be very close to here, whatever angle this is, then close to 180. It's going to be close to 90, then close to 180. So angle is right here, whatever that is, 92, 93, 94, I don't know. It could be 120. It could be 120, you don't know. So this is 64, this is 64, this is 64, this is 128 cosine C, 64 cancel. The negative 64 is equal to 128 cosine C. So then you have cosine C. You have cosine C is what? Negative 64 over 128. So you have C is equal to cosine inverse negative 0.5. So C is 120 degree. But a rock, right, from the rooftop, which is 100 meter above the ground, and rock falls exactly 90 meter away from the wall. I want you to find the speed that you throw the rock at. You know that the velocity over here has two components, Vx and Vy, and Vy is always 0. So you have d is equal to Vit plus half at squared. Of course, this is at the y direction. Y direction always give you the time. So you have t squared is equal to 2d over g. So t squared is equal to what? 2 times 100 divided by 10. So t is 4.5, right? And I want you to find the speed. So speed over here, I want you to find this one. If you know this one, you would know speed. So dx is vix t plus half ax t squared. I think you know this is 0. So vix is equal to dx over t. dx is 90 and t is 4.5. 90 divided by 4.5, and that is 20. Initial speed was 20, right? It is 60 meters per second, which is small. His target was from here to here, his target was 320 meters away from the launch. So what degree will allow him to accomplish his target? And that's very simple. You have r is equal to, what is it? V squared sine 2 theta over g. So r is how much? 320. 60 squared is 3600. Sine 2 theta over 10. 0 cancel. This 0 cancel. So sine 2 theta is equal to what? 32 over 36. All right. Okay. So 2 theta is equal to sine 0.9. So then theta, so 2 theta is equal to close to 60. So theta is equal to 30. So 60 degree will allow him to accomplish this goal, or 30 degree will also allow him to accomplish this goal. Just to verify, this is actually sine inverse 0.9 is actually 60. So you have sine 0.9 is actually, yeah, it's actually 64. So I was close, 64. So this is 32. So 64 or 32 angle will 32 degree or 64 degree will allow you to get the business done, hit the target. Let's go back to problem number 3. I gave you a box which is 10 kilogram, right? And 10 kilogram box has a weight 100 Newton. Okay, now the box is happy because someone is pulling the box 40 Newton at what degree? 30 degree, right? So what would be the normal force? Okay, let's see what is box doing. Box saying that, okay, Fg is 100 Newton, okay, Fpy is 40 sine 30, which is 20, right? So at the y direction, the table care about. So table take the calculator and table does the math. Fy is equal to 0. So the table writes Fp at the y direction. Table writes F normal. Table writes Fg is equal to 0, right? So F normal is equal to Fg minus Fpy. So 100 minus 20, Fn is 80. So applied force, normal force is 80 Newton. Okay, now we're going to do the last problem. So to find the T, you're going to have to do 2D over G. So don't forget T squared. T squared is 2. Where does it come from? This come from D is equal to VIT plus half AT squared. This one is 0. So 2, what is the D? D is 0.1. Okay, this is 10. So T squared is equal to, you have 0.2, so this is 0.2 is square root of 0.2. So 2 times 0.1 divided by 10, and that is square root of that would be giving you 0.14. So T is 0.14. Okay. You are driving. This is your reaction time. From here to here, this is location A, this is location B, this is location C, this is the man at location C. Well, I don't know, I just want to draw the man here. And this is location C. All right, C. Okay, at C your velocity is 0 because at B you hit the brake. At A you see the man. Okay, so since you see the man, how long did you move before you hit the brake? Well, D is equal to VAT plus half AT squared. You did not hit the brake yet, not yet. So D is 29 because you are moving 29 meters per second. So 29 times 0.14. So 29 times 0.14, this is 4.06. D is 4.06. Let's say 4. All right, so you move 4 meters, right, before you hit the brake. You move 4 meters before you hit the brake. Okay, let's see how far did you move. Your acceleration, what is the acceleration? Acceleration is, some of you wrote acceleration is, what is it? 5 meters per second. Some of you wrote that, but if this is you hitting the gas, but you did not hit the gas, you hit the brake. So if the car is moving this way, acceleration has to be this way. Please understand that. Okay, so this is car final velocity. Final velocity is 0. Mr. Bari is 60 meters from the car, right? Okay, 60 meters. Okay, let's see whether Mr. Bari is here or here. Okay, so we're going to have to find BF squared is equal to VI squared plus 280. What is BF squared? 0. What is BI squared? 29 squared plus 2 times A is -5, and try to find the D. D is 29 squared divided by 10. 29 squared divided by 10. 29 squared divide by 10. So 84. So 84 plus 4, 88. So this is 84. This is 84. So the distance from here to here, is 88. So what do you think? Mr. Bari is here? Mr. Bari is here or here? Mr. Bari is actually here. All right. Fine, right? And you have box. The box velocity is 0. Acceleration is 0. Net force is 0. Okay. What would be the angle of the, what angle made it possible? That's what you're trying to find. If mu k is, what is it? If mu k is 0.4, then what angle made this scenario possible? Okay, the answer is angle has to be tangent minus 1.4, and that is how much? 21. Theta is 21. If this is 21 degree, then this scenario is true. But how did you find it? Okay, let's do that. This is your FG parallel, which is mg sine theta. This is your FF, which is mu mg cosine theta, right? Now you want to write f is equal to 0. Why is that? Because right here. At what location? Parallel, because this is moving parallel with respect to this red line. How many force? This one, mg sine theta minus mu mg cosine theta. Divide everything by mg. Okay, so you have what? Sine theta minus mu cosine theta is equal to 0. Okay, so what do you see? You see sine theta is equal to mu cosine theta, right? So you see that mu is equal to what? Sine theta over cosine theta. So mu is tangent theta. So theta is equal to inverse tangent mu, and that's what gives you this answer. Now finally I'm going to go over the last problem, which is going to be in the test tomorrow. So you're going to jump. Can you jump up without crouching? No, you cannot jump up without crouching. This is A, this is B, this is C. So you have to jump. You have to crouch to jump up. Okay? You crouching how much? Yesterday I gave you. You crouching 0.3 meter. You crouching, right? 3 meter. That's what the crouching. That crouching gonna give you some velocity and also some acceleration, because you started with 0 velocity and 0 acceleration, right? And then this crouching will allow you to go to the max height. Okay, H max is how much? 0.2 meters. At max height, your velocity is 0. Acceleration is z at max height. Okay, so you should be able to find the velocity. Velocity where? At location B. Let's find the velocity at location B. Vf square is equal to Vi square plus 2AD. Right? So at location, to find the velocity at location B, okay, to find the velocity at location B, what we have to do? We have to make sure that we use information at location C. What information we have? We have the height, max height is 2 when velocity is 0. And acceleration is negative 10 when the velocity is 0. So then our velocity is how much? You have 20 times 0.2, and our velocity is 2. Now we have to find the acceleration. So Vf squared is equal to Vi squared plus 280. All right, we already know this one, and we already know this one because this is at location A. We want to find the acceleration for how long you crouching? 0.3. So acceleration is 4 divided by 0.6. 4 divided by 0.6 would be 6.7. I'll just call 7. Okay? So acceleration is 7. So I can erase it. I wanted to find, what did I want to find? Acceleration of the earth. So acceleration of the man, so this is the acceleration of the man. Man is 100 kilogram. So 100 kilogram means the weight is how much? 1000 Newton. Push is m, a plus g. So m is 100, a is 7, g is 10. So 1700. Earth, Fg is 100 Newton. And Fp is 1700 Newton. Acceleration is net force. Net force is negative 700. And mass of the earth is 6 times 10 raised to 24. If I put it in the calculator, 700 divided by 6, I get negative 42000. I can put 0 over here, doesn't matter. Times 10 raised to 24 negative meter per second square. So acceleration is negative 4.10 raised to 3 minus 24. Okay, so acceleration is negative 4 times 10 raised to negative 21 meter per second square.